Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. My name is Katie, and today I am going to be doing the newbie booktuber tag, which I guess technically this should have been my first video, but it wasn't. So we're gonna do it now because it's better late than ever. I wasn't tagged by anybody to do this, but I did see a few other YouTubers do it, and actually I think I've seen a bunch of booktubers do it, so really this is nothing new. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and all my social medias are down below if you want to follow me on there. If you like it, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and let's just get into the new booktuber tag. Okay, question one is, why did I start this channel? I started this channel because back in April, I discovered Booktube, and I had no idea that there was a community on YouTube that just talked all about books, because for the longest time I was just watching YouTube for like beauty and for Sims, because I love to play Sims and I like to watch other people play Sims. So at first, like, that's basically what I watched YouTube for. And then one of my YouTubers that I was watching was like, I discovered this book on Booktube, and I'm like, what the frick's Booktube? So I just punched in Booktube on YouTube, and then all these glorious videos popped up, and then I got sucked down the rabbit hole of watching all these videos and then wanting to purchase all these books, which is what I did. So that's part of why I started the channel. The other part is because I have no friends. I have no friends. Let's just point that out there. I am a big introvert, and I like staying home and I like reading, and I really have no one to talk to about the books that I read or the books that I like. So I figured I would join a community that had the same interests that I do, and that's probably the biggest reason why I started it, because I just have no friends and I have no one to talk to about these books that I like to read, or shares my love of reading, I guess, was like the big thing. But yeah, those are the two main reasons why I started Booktube. One, because I got sucked into it and I thought it was fun and it looked fun, and then two, because I have no friends. Yep. Question two was, what are some fun and unique things that I can bring to Booktube? That's a hard question because I'm pretty basic. That's just how there is. I don't think there's, I think I'm funny, so maybe I can bring like a funny aspect to it, but I'm not really wanting to stand out or be anything that I'm not. I'm just coming on here and talking about books I like, books I buy, things like that. And if you like me, that's great, and if you don't like me, then you don't have to watch. But I really don't have anything really unique that I could bring to it. I guess maybe other than my background with psychology, I mean, I like to read a lot of books that have to do with like mental health and things like that, so I guess I could bring that aspect to it. But other than that, I'm just your basic girl, so I really don't know unique wise what I could bring to Booktube. That's really sad. That's really, really sad. I have something on my lip. I swear. It's gone. Okay. Okay. Question 3. What are you most excited for about this channel? I think the thing I'm most excited about is just making friends. I sound so pitiful, but no. Just talking with other people that enjoy reading as much as I do. And I've already been on Bookstagram for like 2 months. I guess I started back in May, But I've already met so many people on there that just love reading and love recommending books and things like that, that it's such a welcoming community. So I guess like really that part is what I'm most excited about. It's just like meeting new people and being a part of a community that enjoys what I enjoy doing. Like so. Can you hear my neighbors outside? Probably. They're really loud. Question 4. Why do I love reading? I love reading because I live in a town that has nothing in it. I live in Western Maryland. I live in a small town that has nothing in it. When I mean nothing, we have one stoplight. That's what I mean. So there was really nothing to do. And reading was my only escape to other places, to Paris, to New York, to LA. Places that I would never be able to go otherwise growing up. Books were able to get me there. And also, growing up, I was diagnosed with anxiety disorder when I was around 11 years old. So I didn't go anywhere. Like, I didn't hang out with friends. I hardly went to school. It was a really tough time. And my only escape was reading. That was the only joy and the only thing that really took my mind off the panic attacks and the depression was reading. So that's why I love to read. And I think that's why I also love reading books that bring awareness to mental health too. That's a big thing for me. So, question 5. What book or series got you into reading? I mentioned this in my reading journey video that I did, but the books that got me into reading was the Babysitter's Club Little Sisters books. Those are what got me into reading, and then from there I went to the Babysitter's Club books and I read all of those. And then in the young adult it was Twilight a lot. So those were like the 3 main books that got me into reading. And now it's just really whatever I can grab my hands on. I'll read pretty much about anything except for horror. I won't read it. Don't make me. Can't do it. Can't watch it. Can't read it. Question 6. I don't even know the questions. I'm just going to look back down here again. What questions would you ask your favorite YouTuber? 1, how do you read so many books? That's my first one. Like, I don't know how you read so fast. And like, your June wrap-ups are like 10 books. And you want to know how many books I've read? We're not going to discuss that right now. But I guess that would be my biggest question, is like, how do you read so many books and so fast? But I guess another one would be like, how do you not get discouraged from like view-wise? Because it's like, I know I don't do this for the views, but I do it for me because I just think it's fun. But it hurts sometimes when no one watches your videos. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of hurts sometimes. So I guess would be my other question, would be that. Question 7 is, what challenges do you think starting a Booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Besides the whole reading, because I love to read, it's just finding the time to read, because I'm still in grad school and I work. So finding the time is the biggest challenge right now. But I also think just having a platform and being a voice for people and using your own voice sometimes can be very scary, because you don't know what to say a lot of times, and you don't want to say the wrong thing, or I guess that could be scary, just to be like, I could be talking to millions of viewers. I mean, I'm not, don't get me wrong, I know I'm not, but just the notion of knowing that your video is out there for anyone to see can be a little scary. Question 8. When did I start reading? Again, I talked about this in my reading journey video, but I started when I was like 4. Not like chapter books or anything, but I could read when I was 4, and then I started, I guess, reading chapter books when I was 6. And then in middle school, when I was diagnosed, I read more because, again, it was a way to get my mind off of everything else that was going on in my life at the time that made no sense to me. But yeah, that's when I started reading, I guess, around the age of 6. 9. Where do you read? I read anywhere. I read on my bed, mostly. I read in the bathtub. I read at work when I have downtime. I listen to audiobooks when I have time. So I read in the car when I'm, not driving. So I read just about anywhere. Anywhere. Except for outside, because I'm not an outside kind of girl. I don't like the outdoors, no. No, I don't. And I live in a place in the mountains pretty much, so I do. God help me, because I don't like it. And the last question is question 10. What kind of books do you like to read? Everything but horror and nonfiction, for the most part. I like a big chunk of all my books, and all my books over there are young adult. Even though I'm an adult, can never make me not read them. I love fantasy. I love dystopia. I love psychological. I love contemporary. I'm even starting to like historical fiction. I like adult contemporary, adult romance. So yeah, I like to read a lot of different stuff, but I don't like, I'm not a big fan of sci-fi. I'm not a big fan of horror. Like I said, I won't read it. Don't make me. Don't suggest it. I won't do it. But yeah, other than that, I'll give anything a try once. Book-wise, I'll give anything a try. But yeah, that's every single question that was on my paper that I'm pretty sure I got to them all. So, but yeah, that's me. That's the new Booktuber tag. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because I did not stop once. This is a one take through type of video. We're just gonna go with it. We're gonna see how it turns out. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I already said that. I am so awkward. All my social medias are linked down below, along with the register to vote, because if you aren't registered to vote, I say it in every video, but you need to go and register to vote so your voice can be heard, because it needs to be heard, and I will keep saying it all the time. But if you like this, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing, if you want to see more videos of me. But I will see you all in my next video. Bye. That's me. I'm just an awkward, basic. I'm a basic, awkward biatch. No. Except I don't like pumpkin. Am I crooked? Am I crooked? Or is it just me? What's this? Okay. It's good enough. Okay. I have no idea.